We are currently live right now with nobody here. I mean, other than us. I mean, we are the most important people, though, right? I mean, because people could try to do the show without us, and it might be a little strange. Like, what's going on here? 2 people are here. I'm going to probably guess one of them is Andrew Madson.
Well, 4 now.
Ooh, my
5.
gosh.
Oh,
someone
left that quick, huh? Oh, Josh is here.
Oh, hey, Joshua. I was on his program last night.
Were you?
Yes. It was a lot of fun. I think we ended up talking more about music the whole entire time than actually them working on the art.
I figured one of those people was the Hubs.
Hey.
Oh, Stupid's here. Can you believe that? I mean, sorry, unless that you're talking about me. Well, everyone, welcome to the Craft Whisker Club Beard Build-Off number 13, Cory versus Cory. Can you believe that? We still have to figure out how we're going to address each of the Corys. But anyways, I'm Scott Sakura. I'm from Talking Beards. You can find us Tuesday nights over at talkingbeards.com. But tonight is the Craft Whisker Build-Off, and I'm here with Tisha and Amarta. So, Tisha, take it away.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Howdy. And as Scott said, it's Craft Whisker Battle tonight. We finally got the Postal Service to cooperate last week and got boxes to Cory and Cory. So probably call Cory with the E, Ghost. That might be easier tonight. It's what most people know him by. So we've got Cory Ghost and then Cory Dailey tonight. So anyway, introducing myself, I'm the current president of the Craft Whisker Club, a member of Austin Facial Hair Club, and also Bearded Villains Queen, also known as Miss Chicken Bread. And I think, Amarta, tell them all about yourself.
Hello, y'all. I am Amarta Forsman. I'm also one half of the Forsmans. You can check us out on YouTube for just watching some old beard content and things like that. And I'm also part of the Mustache and Beard Social Club out of Sacramento.
And you are filling in for Miss Natalie D. Johnston, who's a little under the weather this night because she Star Wars'd out way too hard this weekend down in Florida. So anyways, Amarta was our box builder for today. So she's filling in for Natalie and she's here with the box. So we're going to bring in our first Cory and we'll get to know him a little bit, find out a little bit about him. And here's Cory. Cory, hey.
Hey, hi, hello.
Hi, so who are you?
I am Cory.
Oh, good. Nice to meet you, Cory. I'm Scott. Oh.
I'm a barber here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Like I said, I was part of K-Beard for a long time now. James O'Neill got me on here. That's really about it. I want to make some things out of some other things.
Do you do a lot of beard trims and stuff at your shop?
Yeah, the shop I'm at pretty much that's my favorite thing to do. Beard trims, razor shaves. It's pretty nice. I try not to trim my own too much, but it needs one really bad right now.
Do you have anyone ever come in to ask them to shave them into chops or a whaler or anything silly like that?
Well, I've had a couple I completely shave their like giant beards already, so that was pretty cool. So you always have to do, a couple little crazy things in between.
I like that. I like how he calls it crazy. See, those beard styles are crazy.
Yeah, they're a little wild.
Do you have any beards that you've cut that you've saved hair for donation, or do you see that a lot?
I haven't seen any that long yet, although I do know it happens quite a bit, like in barbershops. Some people do it specifically for that, so.
I've never seen it. It seems kind of creepy.
That's all the mannequins that we have.
Super duper. All right, so now we're gonna bring in our other Cory. How you doing tonight, Cory? Cory, hey.
Ready to get down and dirty with this.
All right, who are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Cory Ghost Giehil, Beard Mob Ohio, Beard Mob East President. Co-host of Big Sexy Saturday Nights with Sean Glander.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I know. Neither have I. I'm the co-host. I don't know. That's about it. I got a few of these under my belt with my son, so we'll see what happens.
All right. So a little bit about the competition. Tisha, why don't you tell us and explain to everyone who's watching what's going to happen here, and then we will start the clock, and then Amarta will tell us a little bit about what inspired her box.
All right, so the Craft Whisker Battle, it actually came out of some of the early chats we had. Originally as the Texas Craft Whisker Club, and we did open up and change to the Craft Whisker Club back late last year. So people, we talked about comps, and some of the in-person comps, they talked about having a beard battle where you got to build the beard there and then you did the competition. So we thought we'd just take it online with all the COVID going on. And basically what happens is we've got two competitors and we've got a person who sends the box. So like tonight, Marta sent the box. The box contains identical items, so they each have exactly the same thing in their boxes. We have an hour for them to open the boxes, put together a beard that they can actually wear, and they must use at least 5 of the items in the box, and they have to be the focal point of the beard. And then they can also use any of what we call pantry items, any additional materials or just other things, items that they could put on there for more fun. And at the end of the hour, they have to put, as we say, glue guns down, and then they put the beards on and kind of show them off to people. And then the next day, we usually put pictures of them and their beards on the Craft Whisker Club page for everybody to go and make their nice comments, tell them how awesome they did. I think that's kind of how it started, how it goes.
Super duper duper awesome. All right. So now we're going to get the clock going here in a second here. Here's the 1 hour clock. So you guys have 1 hour. As soon as you, just like Tisha said, as soon as we tell you to put those glue guns down, you better get those suckers down. But remember, if you burn yourselves, you got to drink. Everyone's got to drink. So we're going to start this clock right now, and we're going to check in. We're going to be checking in the whole show. And as soon as we start the clock, we're going to hand it over to Amarta, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what the story behind the box is. So are you guys ready? Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry, it's not a box per se, the first round. It's definitely starts off as a bag. So inside, you're going to find quite a few things. There is garland, ribbon. There's also slinkies because we're fun. Pink mesh, foam stickers, fortune cookies, gems, glitter shapes. It's the full theme is all you need is love, because I know we've got a lot going on right now, and it's just something to get us ready for Valentine's Day. Okay. And I'm sorry ahead of time.
Quick question. What does a fortune cookie have to do with love?
They're pretty and cute, and they're pink and red, and then they have cute like Valentine's Day fortunes in them.
Oh, hopefully they're nothing naughty.
That's for them to find out. It's a secret.
Oh, secrets. You know what they do. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. Or something like that, right? All right. Ghost, what is your impression so far, what you see in the box there?
I feel loved. This is going to be entertaining.
He has the long loaded glue gun there with the long piece of glue.
Hell yeah, I found these things at Michael's, dude. I figured I'd try it.
I need that. I don't even have that.
I got to deal with those sticks at freaking work. I hate them.
You eat them at work? Why do you eat glue sticks at work? Are you in kindergarten?
Probes that we use to test the jet engine parts. You gotta have precision packing for $1,000 probes.
Yeah, probes. You tell them. The Ford probe?
Scott.
Whatever, Corey. All right. Let's get other Corey in here and see what his thoughts on what he has in his box there.
Oh, lots of fun. Lots of nice things. But I think I love that basically sums it all up. There are lots of pink. I think the theme here is going to mainly be red. I think that's.
So, is this your first time crafting something like this?
It's my first time crafting something like this up here, not crafting in general.
What was the last thing you crafted besides macaroni and cheese?
Oh, that's on the regular. I don't know. It's been quite a few things. I work on a lot of like hair clippers now. So I've been trying to make some custom ones of those lately, but nothing really worth talking about.
All right. If anyone's wondering, 56 minutes, 55 seconds. Hurry up. You guys are running out of time really fast. Andrew Matson says you put together what was it? You put together jet engines with glue sticks? Jeez.
Seems risky.
It does seem risky.
Also, thank you, Fawn. I liked this idea too.
And Boo, I think you and Monty, I think Monty called you out on this battle. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so Corey, what are you drawing on?
This is a piece of it's like corrugated cardboard, but it's plastic. So corrugated plastic, I guess is what it's called.
Corrugated? Get it?
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
That's
you see what I almost did there.
Is there regular pencil?
Yeah.
as opposed to a not regular pencil, like a number 4 pencil. Is that
Well,
what you mean?
I mean, in sewing, I have a white pencil that I use a lot.
Well,
so-
he's not sewing, Tisha.
And then there's red pencils. There's all kinds of colored pencils out there. Crayola makes them. Just, you know.
I have their markers.
Are those washable?
They're preferred by teachers, Tisha.
I have a whole cart of Crayola stuff over here.
I like my markers. I do lots of coloring with them. I do color a lot. Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
And when they dry out, you can turn them back into Crayola and they recycle them.
Are you serious, Clark?
Yep.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Ghost,
Ghost
what
is
have you
using,
got going there?
I don't know. I'm just going with it.
He's already on it. I like
he
it.
just wanted to use his glue gun. Look at him. He looks like a little kid using a glue gun. He's like, here, just...
I'm an overgrown little kid.
Did you plug it in yet?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Did you turn it on?
There is no on button.
There's always an on button.
Not on
Ah, there's the balls everywhere.
And our Vice President Summer, she said good luck. She's watching us and a movie and making dinner.
No, she didn't say she's watching us. She said she's watching a movie and making dinner.
Well, she's got to be watching us in order to comment.
That's yeah.
That's big brain.
This is right.
And then Daniel, Mr. Ireland, who was also in Florida this weekend, said they're watching on TV with the puppies.
Oh my gosh. I'm like life size in their living room right now. That's quite amazing. That's scary, actually.
Well, we actually watched Talking Beards on our TV in the living room last week.
That's how we usually do it.
Wow. You guys are fancy. Hey, everyone, if you're interested, you guys can go over to Facebook and go visit the Craft Whisker Club page. There it is. This is actually the the management side, so it doesn't look exactly like it would look for you guys. But go over there. There's some interesting. There's a bunch of different videos from past comps. There's also some pictures from a few of the girls from this past weekend's 2021 West Coast Classic, and Sean Glander
And Ghost.
and Ghost. Man, he doesn't count though. Yeah, some other stuff on here. Oh man, that reminds me. We did on the Craft Whisker Club. Sean and I did a West Coast Classic results show. So if you guys want to find out any of that stuff, go over to the Facebook page, Craft Whisker Club page.
Natalie's our new social media manager, but we're also going to try to put make little. If you're familiar with Facebook, you can do an album. So we're going to try to do an album for each competition that kind of lets us know, who the people who placed were, who the participants were, and pictures of them. So you can get all kinds of just information and ideas, hopefully from the other competitors and what people have done, and also encouraged to ask questions. If you see somebody's beard you think is really cool, just say, hey, how did you do this? Or what was your base? Or how did you attach it? So hopefully get a little more interaction and share a lot more tips and tricks. And that was one of our big goals as a club, was to get the interaction and share information on how we do things. So
yeah, we are here to help and answer questions for you and try to, guide you in the right ways. And if you're a beginner and you want, to ask any of us a question, feel free to message us on the page, and one of us will get back to you. If you have any questions about anything, or if you're looking to want to do a competition, we can let you know when the next one is coming up.
And Sean Glander, I got the notification that I got a message. So thank you. And I will hopefully get some of those posted probably tomorrow.
Amarta, how did you get involved in, I know we've covered this before, but for anyone who might be new watching tonight, but how did you get involved in this whole Whiskerina beard lifestyle?
So like a lot of people, I had watched Whisker Wars a billion years ago and it was still on TV. And I just thought it was super rad, and then did nothing with it. Had been invited to MBSC's first competition, but I didn't get to go. And then fast forward several more years, and I meet Mr. Furry Man, which actually just commented and said that he's watching over on Twitch like the cool kids. And he started to grow out his beard on our first date. So his beard is literally as long as our relationship. And I talked him into doing one of Sacramento's competitions. He didn't place that first year, but he had a really good time meeting everybody. And then the next year, Scott Metz was actually one of the judges, and he inspired Randy when Randy went up with a full beard styled stash to keep doing it. And he got first, he loved it, and eventually I started to compete as well, because that's probably all Crystal Davis's fault though.
What was your first beard that you made?
So there's a little Easter egg in this box about that. I had gone to Petaluma. It's the oldest competition in California. It's really fun if you ever get to make it. And I was literally at lunch with Landon from my group, and he was like, no, you got to compete. I'll pay for it. And I ran over to the dollar store and got a bunch of bat streamers, because it's in October. And I had made an entire beard out of like the garland of bats. Also, don't put that directly on your skin for extended period of time, because it will dye your skin. Mine was bright pink for a day.
Cory has a mustache. Look at how nice
That's
is that?
That's a beast. I like it.
What's your thoughts on attaching this to your face?
He's muted.
I got him. Right. Sorry. I had you muted, so go ahead.
Well, so I could probably just collect all of the glitter that's here and use that. That would
So I'm
work.
pretty impressed at your free handing of these.
Look at that.
I figured I didn't know how else I was really gonna do it, and then I figured this would just be the easiest. I know what a mustache looks like, so I might as well just go with that, I suppose.
Because I'm totally a template gal.
This is how I've always like made stuff. It's just kind of like looking at it. So hopefully that pans out for me here. It looks good.
You glue so good. You glue so well.
Was that a glitter glue stick too?
Yeah, I can thank my wife for that.
Okay, go ahead, do it right now. Thank her. I want to hear you.
Thank you for the glitter glue, sweetheart. I didn't hear her say anything.
She doesn't care. She doesn't care about you.
She doesn't care.
Jeez. Okay, Ghost, what's going on? What are you doing besides making a mess? And cutting things. Looks like you're just cutting
organized chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff on. We're gonna see what happens.
So what are you cutting, Ghost?
I am cutting the ribbon that she gave us because I can't make a beard without the MTFU on it.
Yeah, you can actually.
Oh yeah, I can't. It's impossible for me.
No, you can though.
So Amarta was talking about, kind of getting into bearding and, Randy making his first foray into competing. And this weekend at Beards for the Brave, we had a gentleman that was actually a vendor. And the night before at the pre-party, several of us, I guess we pressured the poor guy to do it, but he competed and he actually got third in his category. So it was pretty exciting to see him up there and, kind of being brave enough to compete and then to actually place. So I think that's pretty big, is just spreading the word and letting people know that even if you don't think your beard is all that, just getting people to know what kind of categories they can compete in and what some of the recommendations are for when they compete.
I remember specifically at Nationals in Chicago last year, there was one of the girls that was there working for Remington. She was there cutting beards and stuff, and they were trying to get more girls in the I think it was what was it? The realistic beard.
But it was the all natural, like their own hair.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it.
Yeah, so they talked this girl into doing it. She'd never done it before. She was just like all like, I remember her being like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And everyone's like, just do it. Just do it. And I think she ended up coming in third place. So, I mean, that's pretty good for her first time. And, she just braided her hair and made a mustache and everything. So I don't have a picture available of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's always cool, and it's cool to hear those stories like that. And then, hopefully at some point down the road, they decide to do it again. And it's the whole fun part about it.
And with the Craft Whisker Club, that's one of the big things that we've kind of set our sights upon, is really becoming a group that can help people and encourage people to, to do things where we're a lot more interactive and just, like I said, a helpful group that we support each other. And we're just really excited to see males, females, just getting in there and doing this all together. It's, for me personally, seeing the guys come in and do the craft beards is awesome. And everybody's really having a good time of it. And I think the Craft Whisker Battles have contributed to that quite a bit.
Glue stick down.
You ready for another glue stick?
Oh, no, I got plenty. It fell.
I mean, are you ready for another glue rope?
Glue rope? These things are great.
Are they?
What's the timer say?
Oh, that's right. I was going to my cursor was right there.
Flavor Flav.
43 minutes and 13 seconds.
Plenty of time.
plenty of time. That's great. That's a good attitude to have, Cory.
Oh, he went through it. I like it.
Ooh, that's a dangerous move in some circles.
Oh, that's
It's
cute.
through the mouth.
I'm always
So,
really impressed with what people come up with. Like when Shannon used my cards to make a box last time. Amazing.
Yeah, it's on the wall here in my office.
Oh, I'm proud of him.
He was proud of himself too. That's the first time he ever colored inside the lines.
So fun inside the lines.
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm sure he's going to be. Oh. Andrew Matson, you're going to be banned.
Per fawn. Gunskis.
Well, and also too, with Amarta, they were Eric Brooks and Shannon were the second battle that we had. They were after Talking Beards, and I was kind of nervous because number one, he was doing this, and so he's just walked up behind me, but.
Hello, sir.
But it was really cool to watch him actually do this. And he's going to hate me for it, but his eyes were twinkling. He just really had a great time doing that. And for me, it was cool to see what he came up with, because he's usually my sounding board of, okay, what do you think about this? What does this look like? And he's honest with me. So he's changed my perspective on what I'm actually doing several times.
Randy's done that for me a lot as well. My LA beard, I almost scrapped the morning of, and he's like, just leave it alone. And that's still one of my favorites. And Natalie loved it too. Oh. Friends. I saw the guest star Nico pop in there for a second. Oh. Banned.
We froze.
But yeah, and that's some really good things, because that's the other part is we're trying to kind of break that. I guess it was some of the not sharing. You want your beard to be somewhat of a surprise when you compete, but at the same time, we've in the past also had it was kind of taboo to show other people your beards, and I think we're breaking past that and collaborating when we go to make a beard. So.
Oh yeah, I've definitely gotten more comfortable like showing my friends like, hey, does this look good? Is there any changes? Do you think? Especially because you have a lot of friends that are judges that know what they look for, and so that gives you kind of an idea as well.
Yeah, it's really great and I change my mind a lot
Same.
based on that.
Oh, I had my drink. I got it, Jeff.
So,
that was my Nickelodeon beard. Yes, John Fabula. It had a giant erector.
are you struggling with the glue trails?
Me? Never.
Yeah.
Nope.
And was
He's a
that tall or
Do what?
glitter mesh that Cory's using?
The what?
All over my beard.
I'm just debating on a couple things. I have to figure out exactly what I'm doing, but I think I know.
That mesh was super weird. It's like a normal mesh, but it has foam dotted on it,
Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
styrofoam balls in it.
Yeah. I just thought it had a nice texture.
Than it is.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so I have to ask. Well, Scott's showing us it's 38 minutes and 20 plus seconds. So, have either of you actually thought about how you're going to attach it to your face? I know Cory in the beginning we asked you that, but Ghost, have you thought about it either?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna use this ribbon again.
Again, it is quite funny. We talk about this almost every show, but it varies in how when people design their beards, whether they think first of how am I going to put it on and design that around it versus just making the beard and then figuring out how to put it on. So it's kind of half and half, I would bet. Amarta, what do you normally do?
I almost always just know that I'm going to use a lot of fishing line to put it up. My last beard, I knew that I was going to have to use a little bit something more hefty, so I used floral wire. But I always create my base knowing that I'm going to need that. Looks like Andrew Matson thinks that we should use staples directly onto the face this time, so that's fun.
Now we did have somebody staple on a whisker battle, and I'm trying to remember who it was. We had somebody use staples, not to their physical head.
Oh, okay.
It was attaching. I think it was a ribbon to the beard, but I can't remember. Maybe Jason Giehil.
Yeah, that is smart though, because it keeps it pretty secure.
Yeah.
Especially because they don't have to wear it that long. I just go to town with some Gorilla Hot Glue like crazy.
It depends. I've sewed my headbands on because I normally use my little templates, and so I used to sew them on, and then I got introduced to using Velcro, and so now I just hot glue that on.
That's genius.
So the Velcro works pretty good, but the last Craft Whisker Battle when Natalie and I were on, I kept my Velcro I had less than half an inch to overlap, and I was almost a little upset at myself.
Oh no. Crystal Davis was pointing out that she has a bunch of different ways that she attaches beards. I know I've seen her do what was it? She had a catcher's mask that she got welded apart and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, I have
dedication.
She's used construction helmet, the inside fittings. So I have 2 of those in my little pantry over here.
That's awesome. I don't know what it is. The 2 ways that I've figured out how to attach them just seems to keep happening every time.
I think mine's related to using the same template pretty. I did venture into using a mask, and then I used part of a mask to do my sprinkles beard for Christmas.
That was super cute. I like that one a lot. And it gives you a nice, perfect definition, because sometimes I know with my, I do felts usually for when I'm doing creative, and every once in a while it just will not have a good underneath look to it.
Right.
It's a much more natural category look to the bottom of mine.
It's not my dogs this time.
Yeah, I call it that the grass farts, and she goes after it. But
I'm sure you've heard my dogs on Big Sexy Saturday nights.
They're just saying hey.
They say hey to everything.
You guys are really into it too.
I'm loving it. One of the girls from my club did all fresh roses one time for a beard for a comp. It was gorgeous, but so heavy. So I'm much happier with these light fake roses.
I did that for Queen City. I had the I guess more the business beard, and I used fresh flowers on it. But it really wasn't too bad. I think my Day of the Dead mask or beard was a lot heavier.
It's always interesting, you get items that you don't think are going to be very heavy, and then you actually put them together. And I'm just going to blame all the hot glue. That's where all the weight is.
I went through that when I did my Corona beard for Cardi's competition. I did not think my Corona balls were going to be as heavy as they were. And then I got them onto my beard, and instead of standing straight up, they went poof, straight out.
Oh, no.
They were just styrofoam balls with pipe cleaners. I mean, like that big.
My Day of the Dead, I don't know. I should have thought it would be heavy, but I guess I didn't think about that when I was actually making it. Because probably about half the heads were ceramic.
Oh, that's
I'm looking at it while I'm talking, but that one ended up to be heavier, but I still used the same attachment.
Velcro holds on pretty hard, though. That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Jeff Harris says that his wife's going to do her first beard for Mob Fest.
Yeah.
Brava.
Alley cat.
This weekend we had a lady, it's the first time she and her husband had been at a competition, and she was very interested in doing that too. So if you do know someone or have an interest, be sure and look up the Craft Whisker Club on the Facebook. You may be watching it now from there or from one of the other sites, but go on the page and like the page, and feel free always to ask any questions. Or ask for tips or tricks, or message us and we can help you.
We're also live over at talkingbeards.com as well right now. If you don't like doing the social media stuff, shut up, Aaron. I don't know what happened. It was like Nico climbed on my lap, and it was like static electricity went through everything, and it like my camera died, my microphone died. It was pretty scary. It was like, shut up.
That's what happens up there in the north.
Yeah, well, you're not that much further.
I'm completely off the side.
They're worried about you, sir.
I know. No, everything's fine. Nico.
Did Nico survive?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been really needy and like lovey today.
Aw.
He just wants some paper. That's all it is.
Not.
Yeah. When we got back yesterday, all the babies were very excited to see us. So.
Yeah, I got attacked by my four when I got home.
We got to do our competition from home, so ours didn't care.
All right. Ghost, what have you got going on there?
A little bit of everything. I don't really know yet.
Ooh.
So is the garland your mustache?
Yeah. Of course. I couldn't go whaler tonight, so.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. I knew it was going to upset you, Scoot. That's why I did it.
Well, I was whaler for, I think, my first 3 beards that I made, and then it's quite funny that I've gone back for other comps and used the beard but added the mustache.
So basically what you're saying, you didn't do very well when you were just doing a whaler style beard, and as soon as you started like adding a mustache to it, you started doing really good.
No, I actually did my first 4 beards, and I placed with 3 of them as a whaler. So
did you win?
I did actually win with 1.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Hey, Cory, how's it going?
Hello. Hey there.
He's got a smile on his face, so he looks like he's having fun.
I didn't traumatize him too bad.
Very time consuming. I had an idea and I started going with it, and now I'm realizing that this may take too long, but it'll be okay.
Yeah, that happens a lot making craft beards.
I like his technique that he's doing right there, where he's actually putting the glue on the thing and then putting it on the thing, whereas opposed to what we seem to do of put the glue on the thing and then put the ball
Hang
or
on,
whatever.
hey.
That's the way I did it. But then you get those stringy things.
It's a lot less repetitive motion too.
That's exactly why I switched, is because I kept getting distracted.
Well, I have to admit, I tend to put the glue on the piece unless I need it like in a straight line or something like that.
Right.
Stupid cord.
Yeah, I think I tend to put mine directly on my base too.
Because me, I will probably end up getting it outside of that so you can see it. And then I hate that part.
There's been a lot of Sharpie edits to my beards occasionally.
That does happen. So, Cory, how many of the items have you used so far?
Me? Technically 4? Well, no, wait, technically only 2 at the moment, but I have 4 in mind, and the 5th one probably might just have to throw in there somehow. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, no, wait, I found it. There, never mind.
26 minutes and 36 seconds.
There is a lot of little things, but I made sure to add like the bigger shapes to make sure you could just kind of fill if you needed to, or do whatever you want with them.
Well, that's exactly what I'm doing.
These things are stickers.
They are. I tried to help you out a little bit.
Ain't you real? I've been gluing them. Quicker.
It is quicker. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Fat fingers. Little items.
Senor Douglas Cameron is in the house. Haven't heard from him in a while.
Okay. So, Ghost, I just realized this, but do you have a glue rope around your head?
Yes, I do. That way I knew where it was when I needed it.
And did you also stick one of the balls to your head?
Yeah, it kind of got stuck up there too. It had glue on it, and I didn't know where I wanted to put it. So right there, it was going to hold. That way, if I need it, I know where it is.
That's crafty. I
It's
like
my
it.
organized chaos.
Well, I want to watch you try to take it off, that hat, if you... Oh, it came off easily. I use the spray adhesive, and you better be ready to put that right where you want it
Yeah.
when you stick it to that, because it will not go anywhere else after that.
I bought a can of it, and I've still not been brave enough to utilize it. It's coming.
I mean, the great thing is it sticks. It definitely sticks, but you have to get it right on there. Hold on.
That would have been a good use for you, Amarta, with that beard that you just did. What did you use? What was that?
So the ferns were deconstructed off of a very long, like a vine. Took them off of there, and then it had a felt base, and I would just make a giant dollop of Gorilla Glue and the hot glue Gorilla Glue, and then put the base of it directly into it, because I tried it with the regular hot glue, and it just would not hold the same.
See, I would think like maybe a spray glue might work.
It was just too heavy. It wouldn't stop. Like,
gosh, you're so negative.
I know.
It's so heavy.
It was ridiculous. I'm kind of really glad that it was a 30-second video instead of a full day comp. My neck would have been hurting. When girls tell me that they have beards that are like 50 pounds or whatever it is, like the longhorns that What's-Her-Face had, I can't imagine it.
Oh, I wonder like that one that Crystal Davis made for Worlds with the the keg of beer.
Oh, God.
That had beer inside of it.
Yeah.
That thing was solid wood, too, wasn't it?
But I think
It
so.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to be heavy.
It had
Did
to
the
be.
mechanics into it.
I think I've just marked that large of beards off my list.
I just don't think I'm that creative for thinking that outside of the box.
Or that large scale.
Yeah, that's just bravo to those ladies.
Exactly.
Once you start needing some kind of mechanics, engines, anything like that, it's beyond me.
I've done I think I did glow sticks with the beard for the battle, but every time I think I'm going to use lights, then I do something different than what I thought, and it never works that way. So, Crystal, which one was over 25 pounds? The
keg.
beard?
The beard keg.
Would it be a cask?
I think it was, she took a keg and she cut it in half, or
Was
I
it a
remember.
barrel? That's
a barrel.
It
Yeah,
was a
barrel.
barrel, I think.
There's like monkeys inside of it.
Hmm.
Because that's where monkeys come from. They come from barrels.
Monkeys come from barrels.
Yeah.
Barrels
So,
of
but
monkeys.
speaking of Crystal Davis, did you guys see that Little Miss Ada Lee decided to go against the big girls in the
Yes.
West Coast Classic, and she got third, I believe, in realistic?
Nice.
Wow.
Brava.
I need to go back and check all that out. I haven't had time.
Yes, Crystal said it was a beer keg. It was a wine. Well, wait a minute. Yes, the beer keg. It was a wine barrel.
Ah. So we were all right.
Well, yeah. It was a container. John Faboulier says that was the coolest beard Davis has ever done. Jonathan Davis? Crystal Davis
Oh,
says,
no. A drop.
what fell?
Should we drink? Or
We should drink.
I like it. Let's drink.
What are we drinking? Shit. All I got is water.
It's okay. Mine's only cantaloupe grapefruit sparkling water. So,
Worth the drop, though.
ooh, wow.
Damn. Mine looks like a 2-year-old.
What's the story about that? The dude that
yeah,
beat the
nothing
girl in
like
the craft
stirring the
category.
pot, hun.
Yep, Shannon's trying to incite violence.
All right. Ghost, how many items do you have on yours?
Everything.
Bravo.
Every damn thing. You give me enough time, I'll have all this glued to it.
Where's the fortune cookies?
Oh, they're right here. I haven't used those yet.
Oh, boom. Look at that.
Well, here, look. I got room right there. Boom. Is that what it is? Is a fortune cookie?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is that what that is?
I was trying to figure that out.
Is it in a wrapper or is it just a cookie?
No, they're just foam. They're cute.
Yeah.
Oh, and they have fortunes in it?
They should, but they
Yeah.
came from the dollar store, so I guarantee nothing.
Money back guarantee? What?
It says, I'm so sweet.
No, that's perfect.
Mine says I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt.
It definitely hurts.
It does. It hurts everyone's eyes.
Fortune cookie.
Thanks for laughing at that joke. I know it was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was
Thank
a
you
bad
for
one.
also joining in on it with me.
I do my best.
So 19 minutes.
1857.
That was a good year.
Pressure.
Hey guys, do you want to know how you can go support the show?
Yes, please.
You guys can go over to the Craft Whisker Teespring page where there's tons of really great items that you can check out. We got one of these neck gaiters, not to be mistaken with an alligator. because you wouldn't want to put one of those on your face. Mama says alligators are so ornery because they have all them teeth and no toothbrush.
What happens if it's smoking a cigar?
Yeah, have to say, after we tell more about the t-shirts, then I'll tell you about Ghost comment. But I actually, of course, have several of these items. I have a hoodie and a long sleeve t-shirt and a regular t-shirt. I bought my mom a sweatshirt and she really likes it. But they're all really comfortable. The
Good
sweatshirt
quality.
or the hoodie is really, it's warm and nice, but not overly warm. And they're just really comfortable fabric.
Yeah, I have a bunch of items too from our Talking Beards page, and same thing. Everything that I have, pardon me, is my sweatshirts that I have are super good quality. They've held up really nicely. The prices are awesome. $35 for like we have the regular premium pullover hoodie for $35, classic pullover hoodie for $25. And the thing is we're not making barely any profit off of these, but what we are is getting rolled right back into Craft Whisker Club and all the fun things that we are going to be planning on doing in the future, like a bake sale. And then there's going to be a car wash we're talking about. And then they're going to do one of those dances where they have the chairs and you go around in the circle. Remember that one?
Yes.
It's called musical chairs.
Yeah, that one too. And then we're also going to be doing like ping pong balls and like little cups to win goldfish. Oh, I forgot. We haven't discussed this yet, have we?
That's next month. We're having a special meeting.
It's called the Carnival.
To talk about a comp. Yeah.
I really like that slouchy sweatshirt, though. That might be what I end up getting because that's quite cute.
I have the slouchy shirt from when we were Texas Craft Whisker Club, and I really like it. It's perfect with a little tank top.
Oh, cute.
Have you ever tried to slouch in your slouchy sweatshirt?
I do. I'm trying to improve my
You end up on the
posture.
floor.
So we've got just 15 minutes and 30 plus seconds.
We call it change in this industry. 15 minutes and some change, Tisha. Get the lingo
15
right.
minutes and some change.
There you go.
And I must admit, both of those beards are super full so far.
Yes. Gonna be very blingy-ish.
Blingy.
It'll be loud, I can tell you that.
Okay,
I didn't
so
think
just
it'd be as glittery.
a real quick what Ghost was talking about. This weekend, of course, as you know, is Beards for the Brave in just outside of Tampa, Florida. So there were a couple of us that went down to, and I'm going to maybe say it wrong, Ybor City.
Yeah.
It's YBOR. And a lot of cigar places, which I'm certainly a cigar fanatic, and some tattoo places as well. So in one of the cigar shop windows or the oddity store window, there was an alligator with a cigar in his mouth. And so my husband thought it might be a good idea to go get a tattoo like that. So thank goodness that we ran out of time for such an adventure. But that's what Ghost is referring to, is the alligator with the cigar.
I was on your side, Shannon. I tried.
Nothing's funnier than that, though.
I'm super jealous that I've never gotten to go and get a comp tattoo, though. I've never had the opportunity to.
Neither have I. It's on the list.
When we were in Teja in Austin, Aaron got a tattoo of me on his. Where did he get
can't
it
do
at?
this very well.
Oh. I see. I want one.
It's my bearded lady. I got it at Cossie last year, so.
You need to get a tattoo artist for Mob Fest.
Ghost, we don't need that much help, okay?
Yes, we do.
Oh, here we go. Look what Mattson's doing. Oh, sorry. Chicken Bread is going to get matching Scott and Aaron tattoos. How does that make you feel, Tisha?
One on
No,
each cheek.
no, not gonna happen.
Says who? You're
Says
not the
me.
boss of me.
Randy has
I
no
think it'd be
tattoos.
good. One on each cheek.
Like the face?
No,
Like he could bend over and they could kiss.
Oh,
you're
Now
really
that-
grossing me out here.
You liked me until now, huh?
Yeah. So speaking of Craft Whisker Club and just throwing it out there, we were talking about a meeting in February, but we had our first official meeting in January. I think it was 2 Sundays ago. And we are opening up membership, of course, and we reviewed our bylaws. And right now it's a $20 dues. And per our bylaws, we decided that it was the $20 dues yearly and also a requirement to attend at least 3 meetings. But because we're just opening up and we're working on meetings, you can pay the $20 dues by March 1st, and we're waiving the 3 meeting requirements as well. So inviting everyone to come in and attend the meetings. Like I said, the $20 dues, they all go towards the activities that we have, especially with the Craft Whisker Battles and any things that we start doing for the rest of the year as far as competitions or such. So we've got the information out on the page, and I'll update it to put that out there again. It's PayPal. It's Craft Whisker Club at yahoo.com. And like I said, $20, and we are waiving those requirements on the meeting attendance till March the 1st.
Do you want to tell everyone about this picture right here?
Yes. And so these are our officers for 2021. Let's see, at the top, that's right. Summer Hibbler is our vice president. We've got Lizard Jimenez as our secretary. Miss Angela Alba as our treasurer. Natalie, down there at the bottom right, is our social media manager. And then my grand kitty, Rosie, is our president. No, I'm kidding. That's me. That's me with Rosie. So, so these like our new members, and yes, Crystal joined yesterday. And if you have questions, our bylaws are also posted on the club page. If you want to go through and read those, basically, we just want to make sure we're encouraging, show respect, and just really support each other on that. But if you do have questions, be sure to message us or put a comment out there, and we'll be certainly glad to help you get signed up and join the fun.
if you see that Randy Forsman signed up, that means I signed up.
Oh, excellent. In
Also,
all
we just did
honesty,
it for 10 minutes.
I haven't checked today. I've been remiss in that, but
Wow.
I like it.
so
Now
did you use those hearts to cover the black, Corey?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry.
this ribbon will make the 5th piece.
Are you going to use the ribbon to suspend it from your head?
I am. I'm going to forego what I already made. I'll suspend it and use the ribbon as the piece. That way, it's just 5. It's just 5.
There's cute little characters on the ribbons. I don't remember what they are, but they're precious.
They are little sloths.
And so, Ghost, did you use the hearts as your base?
He dropped it. Everyone, he dropped it.
Does that count as a drink?
Hell yeah,
Yes.
it does. It's sticking. My beard. It broke.
Oh, no.
No. 8
That
minutes.
is like a craft bearder's nightmare when you drop it.
Or when you drop your hair dryer when you're freestyling in the sink and the water's running.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did that this weekend.
Or
Shannon has that same scenario going, and it always just scares the bejeezies out of me.
Have you gotten him one of those hair dryer holder things?
Well, it's kind of funny. When he's done the online ones, he uses my
daughter's
mirror
funny.
for my makeup mirror that's attached to the wall.
Mm.
And so he uses that. If we're at a hotel, he hasn't gotten one of those yet, but
It's like $20 on Amazon. It'll save your life. Well, evidently his.
That's what I'm
I
hearing.
guess I should have got that to him for Christmas. Maybe Father's
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
Valentine's Day. Sorry, honey, you didn't hear that.
Nothing.
Tisha, you found something fun and exciting in your boot this weekend?
I did. Yes.
It only took you how many months before you found that?
Yeah. One of the Talking Beards co-hosts visited, and this weekend I took a pair of boots to wear to Florida, and I unzipped them. They're calf, knee height, and I unzipped them, and a Talking Beards flyer fell out. So
I would
Yeah.
say there still are probably more to be found all over.
I really thought that I'd found them all because
They're like
I
Pokemon.
recently did a cleanup and reorganization of the shoes in the closet.
They're not just in the shoes in the closet. I guess stuck
Yeah,
in
they've also been found inside some articles of clothing that were hanging in the closet.
Check
Yes,
the back of
just
the fridge.
be aware that anytime that Aaron or I will be in anyone's house, there will be flyers.
You should see Christine's house.
Oh my God, I haven't.
Yeah, expect pictures of Christine's house after this weekend. There were some stickers in, as Daniel says, various locations. Some of them were quite funny.
I like the toilet seat.
Yeah, that was the good one. I have to admit, that was the good one.
So there was a sticker that somehow happened on a random person's car this weekend. I saw from Aaron.
Whoa, wow. He tends to do that.
As long as it wasn't my rental.
No,
I
they already
have
had enough
heard
stickers.
of certain people putting someone else's sticker in a urinal.
The urinal.
So I'm not
Target
going to
practice.
Yeah.
5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. Well, there's an Aaron sticker on that that little water thing out in your yard too, isn't there, Tisha?
Yes, Aaron drives our water sprinkler tractor. Yes, he does.
Hi.
I think Aaron's sticker has appeared in different places that Aaron doesn't know about. So that's one of the dangers of giving people your stickers, because they do tend to show up in odd locations.
Ooh, look at that. He's getting the application. He's getting it on.
Uh-oh.
Especially longer cords.
And see, that's
Oh,
why I
yeah.
use wire, because I can always just keep tying it up.
Yeah, this for the West Coast, I actually put my buttons beard on to see where to angle the stash, and I had to actually take in a headband. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what the difference was, but I ended up taking up about an inch on it. So I didn't know if my hair was fluffier then, or
I know when I have helped Colton with his and tried sizing it up, it never comes out the same, no matter how many times you put it on him. It's gonna adjust itself somehow.
That's why I like that Velcro idea, because you can always just kind of adjust on the fly. That's good.
Yeah, that was a Summer Hibbler tip.
Jiggy,
Yep, jiggy tip.
that's my girl.
Because before I would like double sew a strip of cloth, and then I would measure it and sew it, and especially my nationals beard last year with the boot chops, because everything, you couldn't glue anything, everything had to be stitched.
What's that
So
about?
is that 2 minutes and some change, Scott? Is that what?
That's correct. 2.5.
Cory is still gluing.
I like it.
Oh, he's putting some pretties as highlights.
Some finishing touches.
Are those the gems?
Some of them, yes.
Haha.
Don't forget the holograms.
Quite a bit of crazy. I think everything. I have the gems. I have the little stickers. I have the other crazy hearts. I have the roses. I have the big hearts. I have the ribbon.
Bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Bravo.
You guys are doing great. Now you're getting into just adding some stuff for the cool factor.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I mean, I'm not going to finish 100%, but I'm cover some of the black in the mustache.
Marta, do you ever have that problem where you just want to keep adding stuff because you finished, but you've got to tell yourself to stop?
Yes. Probably one of the worst ones that I did was in Portland. I did a 24 hours in Portland beard where I'd been stealing like people's coasters and kinds of trash and maps of free things, all kinds of stuff. And I kept building. And Brandy's like, it's good. It's full now. Just stop. Please stop. We can go now. I got it down to the wire. We got to the comp on time. He's fine.
Exactly. All is good.
Yeah, I don't suggest doing a morning of beard, though.
How long do we have?
42 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't do a day of the comp beard.
You did really well at this, and you had an hour, so you can do it. You're like, it racks my nerves, but you're great at it, so it's good.
You look like me trying to freestyle.
Oh, yeah.
God, I wish I could do that the night before.
10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and put your glue guns down.
Oh,
Shit, make a mess.
Bizaches.
he caught it, so we don't get to drink this time.
Oh,
Biggest one here.
There's glue all over me.
that glue's hard to get off.
Okay, you guys have 3 seconds to get those on your face, or you start cutting fingers off.
Oh, three.
No, that's not
Is that it?
That was a new rule I just threw up on the fly.
That new rule?
Cutting fingers off.
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, I had to clean up a little bit.
Huh.
I like it.
It's so big.
That's what she said.
Did she though?
Twice.
About your beard?
Yeah, because I'm fat.
Alrighty then. Well, so Cory, you got your stash is the garland,
Yes, ma'am.
and your hearts.
Got hearts here. Got hearts here. Here. I got
And your ribbons.
the ribbon. I got, which side is it? That side and connected. Then, let's see, the fortune cookie somewhere. Like
I can see it down there.
down there.
And the slinky.
Yeah.
This is opposite side stuff.
So what do you think? about this
Everything should be
experience?
on there.
Have you had fun?
Of course. I love doing this stuff.
But the question is, though, have you had fun?
Yeah, I miss my laser cutter. This is the first craft beard I've done without a laser cutter.
Oh my.
But since you haven't used your laser cutter, have you had fun?
Yes, only because you're here, Scott.
No, that's not true.
Okay, I tried.
Well, you tried great.
All right, Cory, what do you think? What have you got there?
Everything except for the garland and the mesh. I didn't use the mesh. Yeah, oh, the slinkies. I wanted to use the slinkies. I was thinking about doing like, end to end. But I thought this was nice with all like the little different designs.
I forgot about the slinkies.
So you've definitely got the blinged out mustache.
Yeah, it took a minute. But I think it paid off.
Yeah.
I like the contrast though. I think that's really rad.
Yeah,
I
that looks
do
good.
too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it because it's definitely like the beard has a nice shape to it, and it kind of like the beard is its own thing, but then the mustache has all the activity going on in it, and it kind of is a really nice separation and everything.
And I wasn't sure if I did like it, but I do like the rose right there separating that mustache and the beard. It almost looks like it's a little kiss to go along with
Yeah,
the
that's kind of
love.
what I was going with.
Yeah.
I like the dark contrast too because of the black background. It gives it a little bit more depth.
True.
Did you say death?
Depth.
Oh. I was like, well, geez, we're talking about killing stuff here.
Andrew Matson likes that they're both very different sizes and shapes and completely different styles.
Too bad Natalie wasn't here. She could have read that one.
I haven't met her in person, but I feel like these beards are so cool.
There you go.
Pretty good.
You know, it was
That's
really
my impression of Natalie's impression.
Yes, that is you did a really good job.
Yes, they are extremely different and they're both blingy, but in different ways too.
Mine's just freaking crazy.
I like crazy though. Mine tend to look like a mess, so
I mean, if
I
you
want
know
as
me,
much
you
stuff
expect that.
happening as possible.
So are you guys gonna wear these on your Valentine dates?
I got to get one first. I thought we were screening mine from now on. Remember?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I told Ghost that he needs to
We're
set
doing
up
Zoom
interviews
meetings.
for anyone he wants to date. So
Yeah. They got past Tish's inspection now.
yeah, it has to happen.
Bravo, guys. These
Yeah,
are really great.
I had fun.
So when you guys are after you guys sign out, just make sure you take a bunch of pictures and some good light and send them to us. Post them on or send them direct message to that chat we had earlier in Facebook. You can just send it to us there, and then we'll post them up on the Facebook page tomorrow.
Not a problem.
Sounds good.
And as our last bid from you guys, of course, you get to pick the next contestants for actually it'll be next Monday's battle because we had to postpone this one, so it'll be next Monday. And Ghost, who did you pick?
I picked Drea Glander.
Yeah,
Never heard of her.
This is sexy.
and Cory, who did you pick?
I'm running back through the list.
You picked Jimmy Story.
That's right. That's right.
I'll help you out there.
That's VP versus Mob VP.
I like it.
Yeah. So, and Natalie's actually doing the boxes for next week. So we can't wait to actually see this little showdown on Drea and Jimmy. So Jimmy is, I have to give him props because I believe he's still a whaler. He went back to his whaler. So
Yep.
Because he
and then
shaved everything off.
I love Drea. She's super sweet. They've done a box before too, and That was the one with the pregnancy test in it, which was pretty
In the,
interesting.
alcohol.
Yeah, that was a good one.
She's surprised. Oh, what? You're going to be on the show
what?
next week.
Yay!
And with that, also, if you want to be a competitor or do one of the boxes, please let us know. We're looking for
Here we go.
The boxes. Oh God.
For each of those, and just give us a message or drop me a message or make a comment on the page. We do have a couple of posts for both of those items, and it's a lot of fun. And I think we've had some people call some other people out on some challenges, so I might just know a few of those.
Yeah, here's a call out right here.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Make that Mob Fest week.
Yeah, Mobfest is coming up in March. Also, just a reminder too, COSI registration is now open, and they do have some information. You make one short video and one a little longer video for COSI. So we'll post that out there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. They do have a craft category. So if you are a male and you do want to enter, you're more than welcome. Correct?
That's correct. So Ghost and Cory and all the other guys that have made these craft beards that are awesome on the battles, that would be perfect for doing that.
Again.
Yeah, take these beards that
I
you
gotta
guys
be Glander at first.
It's like you saw, like this past weekend, Natalie used her craft whisker beard that she had made a couple weeks ago, and she got first place with that. I mean, it's a beautiful beard. Beautiful.
It's so fun and celebratory.
Yes,
it is.
I love like both sides of it, like making it and doing the box. Like I already have the workings of a new box being made right now. So as soon as I get that done, I'll let you know, Tisha. So then when you're looking for the next person to make a box,
sweet.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, I have been known to stock.
This was my second box, and I literally just went to the dollar store and was like, what do I need to just throw in this cart? And I think I did okay. Because these guys smashed it.
Thank you. There's some good stuff in there.
I had a good time.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. And
I just want to know who's cleaning up.
That is not
the kids.
Me.
Oh, there we go. That's right.
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
He's the cleanup man.
Yeah, with all that glitter.
Red paper towel, just dab, 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 dab.
Yep.
The whole room.
Yes.
Yes, and it'll still be there 6 months from now anyway.
Sorry.
Yes, it will.
There's enough hair in here too.
As long as it's not in my beard, I don't care.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us tonight for the battle.
Thank you.
And like I said, send us those pictures. Probably one or two different poses, and we'll get those put out there for everybody to make their lovely comments on and tell you how great you did.
Speedo and bearskin rug. I'll sign
maybe
it for
not.
you, Scott.
I like that.
Thank you guys very much.
There would definitely have to be some editing on that photo.
Probably.
One of the guys from my club is one of the originators of Doudoir, so I support it.
All right, everyone. Well, don't forget to check back next Monday at 8 p.m. for the next craft battle between Drea and Jimmy, boxed by Natalie/Aaron.
That could be a scary one.
If you have any questions, don't forget you can send us a message through our Facebook page, Craft Whisker Club. Find us over there and like us, share us with your friends. Go out and check some of the older episodes out. And like Tisha said, come and shave at 15's coming up here, end of February, and calling everyone that's made a craft beard. Why don't you dust that sucker off and enter the craft beard category for the come and shave it event? And all proceeds are going to be put to a good charity and stuff like that. Do you guys know who it is yet, or to be announced?
Yes, it is put out there, but I honestly cannot remember the name.
I was reading the post last night.
Yeah, and it's pay what you want. So that's wonderful. So those of us able to do a little bit more or a little bit less, it works out really great. And I've never been able to travel there for this comp, so I'm super excited to get to participate.
Yeah, it is by far one of the best comps to attend in the country. I mean, one of my favorite ones for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It was my first comp to ever compete in. So, but they also will have the availability that you can donate even if you're not competing, and it's kind of donate for your favorite competitor or just in general. So there is going to be the option if you don't compete or you do compete but want to put some dollars in for a person's name. I guess you could compete and then donate for yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of like voting for your favorite person, and whoever raises the most money gets probably like what they did at Anthony's competition with I can't remember who it was, but
Brian Tyler.
Brian Tyler. He ended up raising over $900 himself, like people donating in his name. So he got the prize for that category, so which is cool. So I mean, it's an extra way to make a little bit of extra money for the charity, because number one, you're not getting it from the venue of if you're doing a cut off of this or that. So, and if you're not doing the raffles and stuff like that, you're losing out on that as well. So any which way we can figure out how to make a little extra dollars for the charity that we're raising money for is the good thing. So
yeah, we are doing some raffles, and we still have sponsor deals available. So if you do have a question about that or have some interest, drop on over to the Austin Facial Hair Club page. You can send a message, or you can drop us a message on the Craft Whisker Club page. We'll get you hooked up with the right people. And Angela says COSI 15 will benefit Amplified Sound Coalition and Bully Ranch. And I think Amplified Sound Coalition is for like some of the live performers, the bands and performers that have been affected with some of the COVID restrictions. So, and then of course, Bully Ranch is one.
Some of the venues too, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. And Bully Ranch is near and dear to our hearts, because we also, because of their influence, we adopted a pity that she's not in here, but she was the one barking earlier. So,
Will she be in the category?
They do have dog and cat categories this year.
That's right.
So it's usually we host a dog. Mustache. I'm not sure.
Usually
I can't remember.
In October, isn't it the beginning of October or September? Where you guys do the dog mustache competition, and that's always strictly been for the Bully Ranch. And since they haven't been able to do that, they tied the two together. So which is a really cool idea, because I mean, since it's not a live in-person thing, you can take a picture of Nico. Oh, he's sleeping. Let's do it. We should do it, Nico.
Do it. Yes, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I'll try to wrangle one of the cats. I don't guarantee it'll work, but I'm going to try.
And they do have cats this year. Normally it's just dogs, but the cats are now welcome. And, I wonder if I could get one of my calves. I have one who's kind of becoming my little pet. I wonder.
What about the cows?
The cows, well, we just had 5 babies in 4 days. And so my cows are a little bit protective mamas right now. I'm not going to go out there and really try to finagle anything with them right now. So yeah, we were gone for 3 days. We had 4 calves and we had another today. So
Oh wow.
Wow.
we popping the babies out here.
You need the pregnancy test there.
No. So yeah, look for more information on the page. We're going to keep letting you know about the contests, the competitions, all the donation opportunities, and pictures as they come from the competitions. And personally, thank you guys for watching and for helping support us.
Yes, thank you, Cory, for participating. You guys did an awesome job tonight. Yeah, so thank you guys very much.
I had a blast anytime, man. I'll jump on this anybody.
And thanks, Amarta, for the box. It's really fun. I always like because I get to know what it is before. And so I'm always anxiously awaiting what you
I
guys
will
come up
say,
with.
staring at that thing for 2 weeks, it was killing me.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Like, it was just sitting there. I'm like, I just want to know what's in it.
Oh yeah, use FedEx when you send boxes, evidently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
use
got there in
anything
time.
but the
At least in
postal
North
stamp.
Carolina.
I'm sorry, guys, but thank you guys for having me. This was a blast. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And wishing everyone a good night and safe and happiness. Safe times and happy times.
Safe times and happy times. All right, everyone. We shall see you next Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And until then, see you later.
Deuces.